When he arrived on the scene in 2021, the whole world thought Trevor Lawrence was going to be this generational quarterback to help turn the Jaguars franchise around. Early on in his career, he struggled, like every young QB, but a lot of blame was put on the coaches and the talent not around him. The Jags decided to make a change. When they hired Doug Peterson to be their new head coach, this was going to be the new age for the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence. They started to go out and get offensive weapons. And we start to see the generational potential that was shown when he was dominant at Clemson. And in 2022, he led the Jags to the playoffs and won in the wild card. But since that game, Trevor and his team haven't been the same. And many people are questioning, is he even a franchise quarterback anymore? But since entering the league, Trevor Lawrence has 61 turnovers, which is the most in the NFL. And if you compare his stats to Daniel Jones, who most people see as the worst quarterback in the National Football League, they're completely identical. And obviously, Trevor has all the potential to be a top QB in this league, but his terrible decision making at times cost his team so many games. We are 4 weeks into the NFL season, and the Jags are 0-4. If you look at Trevor Lawrence's stats, they aren't that good, but these are not stats you want from a franchise quarterback, especially one who got paid $50 million a year this offseason. Now, all of the blame shouldn't go on Trevor, as coaching and people in the front office are also to blame. But when you pay a guy to be one of the highest paid players in the NFL, you expect him to be one of the best players on the field every single Sunday. And that has not been the case for T-Law. He ranks at the bottom of statistics of all starting quarterbacks in the NFL this season, even after the Jags went out, got him new offensive weapons to make this offense more explosive than last year. So is Trevor a bust? I think it's too early, because he's had some very successful seasons, but at the same time, he's not the generational prospect that we all thought. Maybe he's never going to be that guy, and that's perfectly fine. He's only in his fourth season, and the Jags have so much time to turn things around, but this year, it's not looking good at all. But as I pointed out earlier in the video, when you become one of the highest paid QBs in the league, it's a different expectation. You can't be the guy that hurts your team every single Sunday. Now, he's not in the same category as Zach Wilson, Josh Rosen, Mac Jones, and Trey Lance, but at least he has proved something to be a franchise QB. And it was good enough to get a second contract, but when you have the talent and coaching around you and still can't perform at a high level, it becomes very concerning. I have no doubt that Trevor will be successful in this league, but for this season, it's not looking good at all.